Hello everybody, welcome to the linuxhint.com. In today's video, we are just going to take a look at how can we install JDK and how can we download and install it, how can we set the environment variables of JDK, and how we can run our first program in Java. Okay, so that is the outcome of our video. So let's start. So these are the three simple commands that will be used for downloading and installing JDK. So you can what I'm going to do, that I'm going to put these commands in the description. You can copy these commands from there. Other commands are really simple. You can just take a look at the video and you can just write them down yourself. So without further ado, let's start. This is the first command that is going to be used in order to create a repository for Java, where we are going to download our JDK, and then we are going to update our stack of the packages of Ubuntu, and finally we are going to install our JDK. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to copy the first command and I'm going to paste it right in my terminal. Okay, so this is my terminal. I paste it right here. Sudo apt-add-repository ppa colons web apt-get team/java. So it's going to ask me for the password. I put my password and I hit enter. Now it's going to execute this command, and when you will execute this command, it is going to ask you for excuse me. It is going to ask you to hit enter if you want to continue. If you want to cancel it, you can hit Control C, but of course we want to continue, so we'll hit enter. So once we hit enter, it is going to proceed further, and it is going to take a while to execute this command. It is going to take a while in order to set the specific repository for Java. So one thing is that I'm fast forwarding this, the process of these commands. So on your system, it might take a while in order to execute these commands. So you need not to worry. Just be patient and execute these commands. All right. Okay. So now this first command has been done executing. So what we are going to do, that we are going to run the second command, which is sudo apt-get update, which is obviously going to update the packages. We need to make sure that the Java has been taken into the package. So we run it and it works, and it is going to update the packages of Ubuntu. And once it gets updated, we are going to run our final and third command in order to install JDK. And after that, we are just going to set the environment variables, and after that we are going to run a simple Java program. Okay, so now the second command has been executed. So we are going to take a look at the third and final command, which is going to install the JDK. So we go here, we copy it, we come here, we paste it, and we hit enter. So it's sort of showing me some that unable to log the administration directory. It's showing me because I was recently installing it and my directory is in use. So hopefully when you will actually install this, you will not get that sort of thing here. Okay, so once you get this command here and you run it, now the next step is that you need to set the environment variables. So what I have done, that I have done these three steps already. So now I need to go and I need to install, I need to set up the environment variables. So what I have done, that I have already installed the JDK, but I have not set the environment variables yet. So I was setting the environment variables previously when I used this system. So I didn't set the environment variable. So what I'm going to do, that I'm going to teach you that how can you set the environment variable. So these three commands are fixed. These are going to work on your system. So you need to use these three commands in order to install JDK. Once you do that, the next step is to set the environment variables. And how you do that? You write here gedit or gedit, or you can say gedit, and then you're just simply going to write here /etc/profile is a file name, right? But make sure that before that you put sudo, because if you don't write here sudo, it is not going to give you the administrative rules, and you will not be able to save the changes of your file. So you hit enter. We have already written the password. So right here, this is the final line. This is the code that you're going to take a look at. And now you're going to hit enter. And on the next line, you are just going to write here simply export java underscore home equals. So now after equal sign, you're going to paste the path where your Java has been installed, or your Java path. So how do you do that? You go to your home folder, and after going to your home folder, you go to the other locations, you go to computer, and then you go to user, then you go to lib, and then I think I have come too fast, so I'm going to go slow now. You go to the computer, you go to the user right here in the third line, then you go to the library or lib folder, and then you go to the JVM folder. It's going to be right here, JVM folder. And then this is the Java 8 Oracle folder, which you will have right here after installation of JDK. I have already installed it, so it was showing me that you're already using it. All right. So once you install it, once you write that command for the first time, it is going to take a while to install your JDK. So we hit, yes, we double click it, we come here. So now we don't need any of these files right now, but what we are going to need, that we are going to need this path, user/lib/jvm/java 8 oracle. So what we do, that we right click on any of the file in the folder. For example, on this one, you go to the properties. All right, so this is the path that we are going to need. So we simply copy it. All right, we go back to our file. Let me go here. Yes, profile. And in front of this Java underscore home, we paste it. And now we are going to just simply hit on save. And now we have saved this file. So our environment variable has been saved successfully, right? So it is showing some sort of warnings on that. Okay, but you need not to worry about it, because we have already saved changes. So in order to make sure that you have saved changes, what you can do, you can go again to that file. Now this time we do not intend to edit, so without sudo we can go gedit, and then we can write here /etc/profile. And now you can see that this line is right here. So it means that our environment variable has been set up successfully, right? So close without saving, okay. So now the next thing we want to do, that we want to run our first command, and we don't want to run our first program on Java. So in order to run our first program in Java, what we are going to do, that we are going to create a .java file first of all. Then we are going to compile it, and then finally we are going to run it, right? So in order to create a Java file, we write here gedit, and then the file name that you want to give. For example, I want to give it like first program .java. So I hit enter. It creates the Java file for me. So what I do, I write here code for me, like public class first program, and then I'm just going to have here my main program, main body, public static void main string args, something like that. Then we are going to have the body of our main function. Okay, so whatever we are going to write inside the main function, it is going to be executed, and whatever we write outside the main function, it is not going to be executed. Okay, so I hope you know that these basic rules of Java. So now what we are going to do, that we are going to print out something in order to check. Let's say system.print, systemout.print, println, and then we finally write here, let's say, hello, this is my first program. Hello, this is my first program. Okay, so what we do, that we save it. So now our file is saved. So once we have saved it, and now what we are going to do, that we are going to follow the next step. Let me just save and close this. Okay, so now this file has been closed. So now what we are going to do, that we are going to compile this file. So how do we compile? We write here Java C, and after Java C we write the file name. Okay, so we simply write here first program dot Java. So now what happens is that our program has been compiled and it is showing me there is one error. Oh, I think I forgot to put semicolon, right? Gedit. So we have compiled this. Now if there is an error, it is going to show you. If there is no error, it will not show you any error. Okay, so then you can go on and you can run your program. So first you have to compile it and then you will run it. So we have one error, so we'll go back to our file, first program.java. We open it and there is an error here. We did not write here a semicolon, so we write semicolon here. We save it again, we cut it, and now we are going to compile our Java file. So we write here first program.java. We hit enter. When you are using the text editor, it is very hard to figure out that which line there is an error. Okay, but that is very simple. We just need to have the S as a greater letter. So what we are going to do, we are going to open our Java file again, and once it opens up, we go here and we make this string S capital. We save it, we go back, and we try to compile our Java program again, first program.java. We hit enter and finally we have no errors, and now our Java program is compiled. So after that, what we're going to do, that the final step, we're going to run our code. So we write here Java, and then we write here simply the class name or the file name, because the file name and the class name has to be the same in Java. Okay, so make sure that you have the class name similar to the file name. Now we hit enter and you can see the output, hello, this is my first program. That is the print statement that has been printed out. So that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed today's video. For written articles, you can visit our website linuxin.com. Rate, comment and subscribe, and thanks for watching.